Hello my dear viewers, this is Copy Webinars and you are watching EURUSD and GBPUSD technical analysis. My name is Rakesh and I'm your host. I'm a Copy community member. I'm not an employee of Copy, therefore all the views or the trading ideas that we are going to discuss in this video will be of my own. As the title suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of the euro against the dollar and the pound against the dollar. We will also carry out technical analysis of few other pairs. And in this session, we will be strictly talking about the technical aspects. As a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart. So we will only follow the charts for our analysis. In fact, we will not be using any indicators on the charts and we'll be using price action trading strategies to know where and how we can trade. Okay. And we'll also try to find the key levels from where the prices can reverse and how we can use them. Now, if you are new to the technical analysis or the price action trading, I would request you to go to our channel page and then find the playlist section. In those playlists, you will find two playlists. One is profitable candlestick patterns and the other one is profitable chart patterns playlist. If you go through them, it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this video. In the end, I want to say that everything that I will say in this video is only for your information or to enhance your knowledge. So you should do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. There is a risk associated with trading the foreign exchange, so there is a disclaimer. Please read through this risk disclaimer properly and then only proceed further with the video. My friends, on your screen is the daily chart of the dollar index. Now, dollar index reveals as to, with respect to the other pairs, how the dollar is performing. Now, in this week, the dollar has started its week from almost 26th of December and almost has gone nowhere. If you see, the opening price was 96.09 and right now it is trading at 95.97. That means it is almost nowhere. It has gone up, down, and now it is settling here. And if you go to the 4 hours, you will see a symmetrical triangle forming. In fact, there is a consolidation between 95.49 levels, 95.49 levels and 96.89 levels. And in that also there is a symmetrical triangle forming here, a small triangle. I must show you here. This is the symmetrical triangle that I'm talking about. Because this is 4 hours, so this is still small. But if you switch the chart to 1 hour, you will be able to see this. So this is an area of indecision where the buyers and sellers are trying to push the price to the other side. And now here the buyers are trying to be aggressive at the lows, and when price is here, the sellers will be aggressive again, and eventually sometime before this apex reaches, the price will break out to one direction, and that will be the direction decided by the majority. Okay, that is how it works. But we don't trade at 1 hour, so we will just go back. Only from watching at the 4 hour, this area, you can see that something is cooking up here. And now if you talk about the daily chart, which we usually trade, where are the supports now? It is still at 95.49 and it is 96.89 as the resistance for the dollar index. If we talk about the euro dollar, here there is an ascending triangle forming here, and this time the push to the upward seems to be stronger. There is a possibility that 1.1370 may break to the upside, and actually the possibility is 50-50 to the downside also. But if it breaks to the upsides, it will have this resistance, this dynamic resistance, which is being given by the channel. Okay, now the problem here is that what I believe is that these are the lows, and these lows are so low. If there would have been any buyers, they would have already pushed the pair higher. But I think there are no more euro buyers now, there are dollar buyers. So this may be a consolidation before the next move lower. That is what I believe, but that only time will tell. But right now, if you ask me what is the support and the resistance from the price action point of view, the resistance is still in this area that I have marked with the rectangle. that is around 1.1370 area, and the support is sitting at 1.1191. This is the hard horizontal support, but the dynamic support is being given by this rising trend line that I have marked by joining these two lows here. Talking about the GBPUSD, if you remember, day before yesterday I sent a video which claimed that this rectangle area will be acting as a nice resistance looking at the price action in the past. Okay, now this area has acted as a good resistance. In fact, the price made a high of 1.3519, and right now it is trading at 1.3475, and there is still more to go. I'm expecting the price to drop to 1.3424 before it shoots up or maybe starts going down, but that is only what I can say right now, because the resistance that it has tested is 1.3506, and the support now is at 1.3424, my friend. Now 1.3506 is still a resistance for GBPUSD. Where it is headed, that is not our concern. Where it may reverse, that is our concern. So 1.3424 is the next bottom for this one. Talking about Australian dollar, our levels that we have very carefully marked say that 0.7273 is acting as a good resistance. Also notice that this was the 50% of this fall, and now people are ready to push the prices lower. That is what I'm thinking, but we need actually a closing below 0.7221 to make sure that there's now the sell-off has initiated, or the you can say 50% retracement has actually being respected. Now why? Because when the price was going up from here, it made a low here at around 0.7207 area, and then it went higher, and now it is happening like this. So if we see a close below 0.7221, that will be an indication that now buyers are out of the market and sellers are taking the control. And if you ask me about the horizontal levels, then 0.7289 is the resistance area, and 0.7221 is the support for the Australian dollar. Talking about the New Zealand dollar, it is also moving between the two important levels of 0.6859 and 0.6808. Now after breaking above 0.6808, the price has not been able to test 0.6859. The price has been able to go close to that, but it did not test, but still we will take it as a resistance because the price came back. Now 0.6808 need to be tested again if the price has to shoot through 0.6859. That is what I think about. So 0.6808 is the support as per my charts, and 0.6859 is the resistance. We will keep updated. We will keep updating these levels as the time comes. But right now, yes, these are the important levels. And if you are looking for a buying opportunity, I will say that think twice, because there is a possibility of price reversal anytime to the downside, because in the long term this price is now in a downtrend. Okay, this price on the daily chart is in a downtrend, so expect the sell-off to happen near 0.6859. That is what I think about. Talking about the USD CHF, this may be your trade of the year, my friends. Why I'm saying that this may be a trade of the year, because if you see that the year 2022 is going to be till here, okay, and if this price breaks here from this way, if it breaks like this, then it has to go up again to test this broken channel as the resistance, and if it does, then this will be an area which almost everybody will be watching. One reason is because of this falling channel, two reason is this from rising channels break and retest, third thing is this horizontal level. So this area around 0.9203 will be a very nice area to go short in this pair with the long term, and keeps trailing your stop loss to the lower side, and then targeting much lower area, much lower than 0.8757. That is what I think. In the long term, I think US dollar is going to go down with respect to Swiss franc. Now, well, with today's close below this rising channel, it is not only today's close, it is a yearly close, it is a monthly close, it is as well as a weekly close. So be careful, because if we close at the lower levels, US dollar closes weak, against the Swiss franc, this can be a disaster for the pair, and the pair can go 0.8757 and even lower. So this can be a trade of the year. Keep a sharp eye on this one, but I'm not saying go short right now, no, because you will get a much better opportunity if the price reverses from 0.9085 to the upside. You will get a better opportunity, so wait for that opportunity. Now where is the support? 0.9085 is the support, immediate support, and 0.9150 is the immediate resistance for the USD CHF. USD JPY broke through 114.84, found support there, and now it's still trading higher, but be careful at 115.50, which is the next resistance area. Although this is the last trading day of the year, price may go to 115.5, but it may not even go, because there's no one is it is the last day of the week, second is the last of day of the year, third is there's no volatility in the market. So let us see how the things unfold, but I don't think that the 11550 is going to be tested, but that is the resistance for now at that matter, and 114.84 is the support. There's no much better pattern, there's no pattern actually here, there's only price action. In fact, we can now remove these clutters from our chart, and we can focus on the pure price action now. Okay, yeah, talking about the US dollar against the Canadian dollar, this can be your opportunity to go long if you are willing to go long, but right now buying at a red candle is not a good idea. If you see a bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing on the 4-hour, that may be your go-go, or if you are very conservative like me, you can draw a channel and wait for this channel to actually break to the upside, and that will be your confirmation that now the buyers are in control of the market. Okay, so wait for this channel to break to the upside. But if you ask me where is the support and resistance, my friends, 1.26043 is the support for the US dollar against Luni, and 1.2853 is the resistance to the high side. Talking about the Brent seems to be very costly here, around 80.18. That is a ceiling, or this is a seller's zone, you can say. I'll draw a rectangle to signify this area. This is an area which I think the sellers are going to jump in, and yes, they are jumping. We have already marked it with an ellipse, and now 77.80 is comparatively cheaper price, but I would like to buy this at 75.62. So although I have marked this level of 77.80, but I'm not very sure that the buyers will jump in here, because I think this is more lucrative area. See how this was a resistance in the past, here, and was a support here also, and I am feeling like this is a better area, 75.60, to go and open a long position. Also, if you draw a channel, joining these two lows and joining these highs here, you will find that the price here meets this area here around 17th of January. That means 2 weeks later. So there's a high possibility that the price meets 15 to 17 January in this area, and the buyers may jump in to push the price even higher. Now that is only about the time to tell, and we'll see what happens. But right now there is a sell-off happening. 77.80 is expected to provide some support, but if it does not, then 75.62 may be the next area of good support. Euro GBP, no surprises here. We were thinking about 0.8383 area to act as a good support, and it is acting, although there was a breakdown to the downside. So that is why daily closings are important. So the price went down, gave us a bullish pin bar. That means there are more buyers than the sellers here, and they are pushing price higher. Now where is the next break? Of course you can tell it just by looking at the levels, 0.8425. Now if you ask me how do I draw these levels, my friends, let me know. I will do a live webinar for this, and we can ask questions about these things. If you can write them in the comment section. If you want a live webinar from me, I'll be doing it, and in that live webinar we can do the analysis on demands, if that for be forex, futures, commodities, or whatever you want to, maybe even Bitcoin and cryptos also. So that's about that. Now about this one, 0.8383 is the support, and 0.8425 is the immediate resistance. The pattern that I'm talking about here is a rectangle pattern. Okay, you see here the same ceiling, same floor, same ceiling, same floor. Is it going for the same ceiling now? 0.8595. Now that only time will tell. But right now 0.8425 is the resistance. Okay, the profit bookers may come and jump here 0.8425. 0.8383 is the support. I cannot stress it more. GBPJPY. Alright, GBPJPY has broken this 38.2, or you can say, if I just remove this Fibonacci, if I remove this Fibonacci and if I make a Fibonacci to the downside, okay, from this fall, then you see that 68% is taken out. Okay, 61.8% is taken out. That means now this downtrend is not valid. When the 61.8% is taken out, that means that downtrend is not valid, and I will just delete this one. So now we are expecting the 154.73 area to act as a fresh support. If it does, fine. If it does not, then you'll be looking for 152.37 to act as a fresh support, okay, for the GBP/JPY. Now immediate support is of course 154.73, and immediate resistance is at around 156.08. But there is a bearish pin bar right now, but it has no resistance here in this zone. So there is a bearish pin bar but no resistance, so that means this is just a profit booking. There may be a support at 154.73. so I hope you got the idea that 154.73 is the support and 156.08 is the resistance in this market. Swiss franc against Japanese yen is doing nice. If after this consolidation it is just going up and up. Now I was expecting actually a cup and handle to form here, but it did not, and I really don't know where it is headed because I did not even mark the next levels. Okay, I will mark my next levels in front of you now, but there's very less information that where the price may be going. Okay, this area seems to be not nice. This area is nice actually here. All right, and then after this area here is nice. So these may be two areas of interest in the coming time, my friends. I'll just forward it. Yeah, 128.22 seems to be the next target for this. What you can do is you can actually draw a channel again, joining these lows here, these highs here. But yeah, this channel is too much as a very high angle. 128.22, yes, seems to be the next resistance, but that will have the price may go there only if there is a correction. That the good idea will be if there is a correction and then the price goes to that side. So 125.47 to 125.88 area is what I'm expecting to act as a support if the price pulls back, and then 128.22 we can target. But right now, if you ask me that you want to buy here, I don't know, the pullback can be all the way to 124.36 also. So let's not buy here, but wait for a pullback. Like in 1 hour, you can expect actually something of this sort. Okay, something like this. The price moves in this line like this, okay, and then comes back to a support, then breaks out. So you should use such opportunities like this. In that case, your risk to reward ratio increases because your risk is very small and your reward is much higher. I hope you understand this point. Talking about the euro Australian dollar, we are right now at the support. Yes, this level was expected to act as a support and it is acting, but we are not sure to buy this one because we want this falling channel to break. Now 1.5601 level is just a level. Okay, this is a zone of actually support. If this holds and the price gives closing higher than last day, then not only that but also a closing above this falling channel, at least on the 4-hour first, if not on the daily. If it gives us a closing above this falling channel, then we can be sure that euro is appreciating against the Australian dollar. But if it does not, then the lower prices may be exposed, and in that case the lower prices are 1.5275, and if it closes higher than this falling channel, then 1.5747 will be exposed. But right now you can say that it is consolidating in this zone of buy and sell, that is 1.5601. Because this was an area of interest, I was expecting price to take support here. Of course there's a bullish pin bar and a takeoff from the 4-hourly candle, but will it be able to give us a close above this falling channel? Then only we will be able to say that the price is going to go 1.5747. Right now, if you ask me the psychology, no, the price is not able to cross this one, so we are not buying this, waiting for the opportunity. Okay, and that opportunity may come like this, that opportunity may come like this. Okay, if it comes like this is just a hypothesis. I'll be looking for buying opportunity at the break and retest of this area as the fresh support. I hope you understand this one also. If you don't, you check my previous video, you will understand, because it happens a lot of times. Talking about the Euro New Zealand, same as the Euro AUD, it is actually testing 1.6552 again and again. We still need a decisive close above the previous day's close to make sure that 1.6552 is holding. Right now there is no bullish pin bar, nothing on the Euro New Zealand, so we cannot be sure where the price is headed, although we can draw a channel in this one also like this, and if the channel is broken to the upside, we can be sure that the price is headed upwards. But right now it has not closed, even it has not closed below 1.6552, so we can be sure that the price is just consolidating before the fresh move, and whichever direction it moves, we have a support. Our next support is at 1.6305, and the next resistance is at 1.6774 in this market, my friends. Gold is headed up. 1.1818 actually is where it is trading, but the problem is that it has broken this rising channel, and this rising channel after break is being retested again and again, and it is providing resistance. Also, you notice that this ceiling here, this was a very important level, 1830 area. Okay, there was a lot of sellers here in the past, but after breakout from here, this level is being tested once only. Okay, now 1828 area is almost $11 away. Will the price will the sellers push the price down again this time? Well, I'm not that much thinking about a down move now, because you see in the long term there was the price was actually moving in a triangle, and after a breakout from here it came down, and we thought that this is a fake out, but it immediately got support at 1753 levels, and now the price is trying to grow above. It has given a weekly close above, it has given a daily close above. Now it is still finding the buyers at the higher prices. If it finds enough buyers above 1828, or you can say if the price closes above 1828, then 1870 will be exposed in this market definitely, and this channel will be negated. Okay, let us see how the things unfold. But right now 1810 is the immediate support for the price. 1828 is the immediate resistance, my friend, for the gold. If you talk about silver, silver is moving between the two ranges like 23.39 and 23.00. Actually the price came back below 22.77 to find support here, gave us a pin bar, or almost a bullish pin bar. Today there is a follow-up. I will just remove this Fibonacci which is trying to distract us. So right now it's 23.39 is still a strong resistance, but you see when the price was coming down, okay, it broke these highs here, then found support at these broken highs. So I can actually make a level here. You see, this level is important. Now these levels are not important. Yes, this level is also important. So the price came back to this level to test it as a support. Now if it makes a high which is higher than 23.39, or this was actually 23.42, that means the uptrend has started for the silver. So let us see how the things unfold. But right now 23.39 is the resistance, and 23.00 is the support for the silver. Swiss index, okay, we saw a hanging man there. Today there is a breakdown, and if we see a close below the low of yesterday's candle, which was around 12,869, If today's candle closes below 12,869, this will be a hangman breakdown, and in that case the price can drop back to 12,572. This is just a market psychology, my friends. Okay, let us see how the things unfold for this one. But 12,572 is the immediate support, and the resistance is very far at 14,284 as per the technical analysis. Euro against the CAD. Yesterday there was a bad day for the euro against the Canadian dollar. We are expecting actually this falling channel to break to the upside, which it did, but after that it did not continue higher, but eventually it broke the day and closed the day actually below 1.4441, which was very strong support in our view. Now if one important support is broken, now it starts acting as a resistance. Does it? Let us see. So this was broken, the price tried to go higher but immediately met with the resistance, or you can say met with the sellers, and now the prices are going to go down. Where are they going? 1.4295 is what I'm expecting the prices to reach minimum before it starts going up or down later. So 1.4441 is now the strong which was strong support, now will be acting as a strong resistance, and on the way down 1.4295 is the support for this euro against the Canadian dollar, my friends. It is very easy to interpret chart, and now this setup is very reliable to go short in the euro CAD. If one is looking for a selling opportunity here, one can be selling at this area anywhere and keep a stop loss around 1.4450 or above, and target 1.4295 or 1.4300 in this market. Last chart that we are going to see today is the crypto, that is a Bitcoin against the US dollar. Now I have mentioned that the Bitcoin may be going into dustbin. Okay, now somebody was saying that no, Bitcoin is going to the moon. No, my friend, Bitcoin not always goes to the moon. I'm not a bear, okay, I'm not a bull. I just talk about the price. If you think if the Bitcoin would have to go to moon, then why would not I buy it at 45,469? Why would I not push the prices higher to 53,575? Okay, that means that the bears are now aggressive and they know that the bulls are not going to take the Bitcoin higher. So any closing below 45,469 will open the way to 4705, because if I'm not interested in buying 45,469 or 45,400, then I will be interested only at 4705, and even if I'm not interested at 4705, I'll be only interested at 28,795. These are the levels, these are the difference between the levels. So that's why I'm saying that either the buyers need to be aggressive to buy it above 48,328. Also, if they are not aggressive enough, the sellers may become aggressive and they can push the prices below 45,469. And if they do, we see a closing below 45,469, we will be seeing 4705 also, my friend. That is what I want to say about the price action here. And immediate resistance now 48,328 and immediate support at 45,469. Closing above 48,328 will give us a way to 53,575 and 57,836 also. That's all for today and for this year, my friends, and this week and this month also. In fact, this is the end of the day, week, month and year. You have been very kind to my videos. Thank you very much for joining, and in the end I just want to say that I hope you have got some idea now about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days and months and years. Please keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade. Look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. With this note, I shall end this video, but I will also add that please do write some comments in the comment section so that I can reply you, and ask questions if you want. You can clear your doubts if you have any, and if you want me to add any pair to the analysis, like it can be a stock also, it can be a crypto also. If you want me to add and it is available on Dukascopy platform, I will be definitely doing an analysis for that also. Now please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. Thank you very much. Have a profitable day and